Another instance wherein a woman becomes unclean is after she has had sexual intercourse with her husband. The Lord tells us that when a man's seed of copulation goes out from him, he is thus unclean, and the woman with whom he lay when his seed left him is also unclean, until they have undertaken the steps regarding their purification that are stated specifically. And you can find this in Leviticus chapter 15, verse 16 through 18. Although mistakes and accidents occur, it is unlawful for a man to lay with a woman when she is on her menstrual cycle. Now, I can sum this up with one word. Having sex on your menstrual cycle equals yuck. That's all I can say, yuck. I mean, you don't even have to be told that. It should just be common sense. But there are those that, maybe get coerced into trying it or whatever. I don't know maybe how many of us may have tried that. Maybe, you were told you won't get pregnant, or I don't know, whatever scheme or whatever wicked thoughts were going through the minds of the two of you at whatever point in time. But the Most High says, no, you don't get to have sex on your cycle. That's nasty. The Lord gives us instructions regarding what he expects in the event of an accident. So, okay, there may be those times where you might have miscalculated, and so you were having sex with your husband, and your friend appeared. In Leviticus chapter 15 and verse 24, the Most High tells you that, you're both unclean, and he spells out for how long and what you should do, wash yourself, and things of that nature. So, yes, go to Leviticus chapter 15 and verse 24. As a matter of fact, I want to go there because I didn't, type it all out, and I just feel like it's necessary to read what it says. It says, if any man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him, he shall be unclean 7 days. 7 days. For that one mistake, that one mishap. And all the bed whereon he lieth shall be unclean. Okay? So, the scriptures give us instructions, like I said, on everything. And if there's there was, in fact, a mistake, the Most High is just saying, okay, I feel you, but you're unclean for 7 days. So separate yourself, wash yourself, and do what I say. But I'm going to continue reading what I wrote. It says, however, to partake in any sexual activity during any part of a woman's separation is a sin, whether it be from the separation of childbirth or a regular menstrual cycle, regardless of the presence of a running issue of blood. And I have here, you can find that in Leviticus chapter 18, verses 19. I think I'm going to go there. Why not? Go with me if you have your scriptures. But it says, Leviticus chapter 18, verse 19, also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. So, tell your husband he needs to control himself. He doesn't even get to, I want to be discreet here, but he just doesn't get to uncover any part of you or arouse you or anything while you're being separated, while you're on your cycle or anything like that. Even though, your intention may not be to have sex, but just none of that naughtiness either while you're in your cycle. Okay, I hope I didn't offend anyone. I'm trying to be as discreet as possible. But, read those scriptures. Read it, because the Most High is very frank, very clear. He's telling you what to do, okay? So I just say, in other words, it's unlawful for a husband to approach his wife and vice versa, because we get those feelings too as women, in a sexual manner and uncover her nakedness during any portion of the time of her separation. And that's, again, during your cycle, after you've had your child. He's supposed to just back off. You're supposed to back off. Your hormones may be raging or whatever, but you need to give your body that chance to heal and purify. So back away. Okay, there's just a few more things I want to touch on as far as being clean and unclean. And I just want to bring out the fact that threesomes are not okay with the Most High. Okay, so, your men should know this if they're studying these scriptures, but in case they don't, you need to pull out your scriptures on them and let them know. No way, no how will threesomes be okay with the Most High. So just you and your man at that time. Nobody else is supposed to be in there. Not another woman, not another man. And I'm going to go there in Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 18. So, let's just go there together. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 18. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. So, no, he doesn't get to bring home another woman and say, let's all do this. Now, that's not to say that a man can't have more than one wife, but that's another topic. I know some red flags probably went up with the fact that I said that. But yes, the Most High does give men permission to have more than one wife and the responsibility that comes along with that. But even if he does have another wife, he doesn't get to have them all at the same time sexually. That's, it's personal. And the Most High said it's personal. So read that, Leviticus 18:18. And if you're just coming into this wanting to love the Lord and you've been partaking in some kind of wickedness or, maybe you've done it before, a threesome, well, just know that was wrong. Don't do it again, Leviticus 18:18. And don't let any man talk you into it. It's wrong. And one more, homosexuality. Though it appears to be the latest trend, is an abomination to the Lord. I'm going to read. I wrote a note to myself that I need to read Leviticus 18 through 20, 18 and 22 all the way to the end. So that's what I'm going to do. Leviticus 18, verse 22 through the end. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. So homosexuality, lesbianism, that junk is foul. It's an abomination. I don't care about any Christian sect trying to say the Most High loves everything and loves everybody. He says no, it's an abomination. And ladies, it's not cute. Don't do it. It's not a trend. Lesbianism, that's nasty. And what's going to come out of that? It's just wickedness. It's not even natural. Okay, so I'm being frank, but hey, it's the truth. Verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. Another word to summarize that is just yuck. To lie down with an animal, that's beyond my thought processes. But okay, so you just know it's wrong. Verse 24. Defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. So, yes, this kind of thing is going on around us, ladies. Israel, black woman, Hispanic woman, Native American woman. Yes, all this wickedness is going on around us. But you need to know that it is spelled out in the scriptures, and the Most High does say you don't get to do that. Okay? So, verse 25, and the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomited out her inhabitants. You realize that there is so much going on where we live, and that the world is so full of wickedness. But you just need to be able to decipher through all that, wade through all that, go back into your scriptures and know what's good to do, what's bad to do. So, here we go. Verse 26. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. Where we are in this modern day Sodom and Gomorrah is defiled, and the Most High is telling us that it is. And, it's kind of common sense. Just open your eyes, look around. It's just wickedness everywhere. But we don't have to be wicked. We don't got to fall into what we're surrounded by. We got to rise to the occasion and be different. Verse 28. That the land spew not you out also, when ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore shall ye keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. So let me just read that last sentence one more time. That ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. So the Most High saying, do what I tell you to do, that you don't defile yourselves. He knows what's best for you. Pay attention, read, and then follow. If you really are trying to be about it, you're really trying to be real with the Most High, if you really are virtuous, then you'll be every day reading, seeing how you could be better.